wouldn't be surprised if Elder Scrolls 6 is once again you're a prisoner or something. they just need to up the ante from 5 when you're getting started to get executed. It needs to be something a little bit more like, maybe like a hanging noose or something.
Maybe they will finally update a fucking engine or something.
No. Fuck no.
It's really, really a once in a lifetime experience when you are playing Skyrim, Fallout, and I think Oblivion, and you still use the same cheat codes.
I'm gonna guess at best.
I think Garfield is also the same.
I'm gonna guess at best they have updated the engine like slightly, but it's gonna be the same engine. But who knows? Maybe they pull out something like really good. I mean, I really doubt, because their last couple of games have been just dreadful.
Hello.
I mean, freaking Fallout 76 and Starfield and so on.
Yeah, it's they're Bethesda games, so they're full of bugs. That is a dealing with it.
I freaking own Starfield, and I still haven't finished it after all of these months that I have owned it. I just can't be bothered to play it. It's so freaking boring.
The quests are fine, as long as you stay on a quest.
Yeah. The best part is like the raider quest that you get to join the like pirates and that like one Batman related quest. Oh, and that really cool reference into the movie Aliens. That was a really good like a quest line.
Yeah, the quest lines are great. Everything not a quest line, you can probably skip.
Well, those were like my...
Minions! Minions! Today, we are conquering the bandits and taking our mead!
Jesus, that was loud. But yes, you left off in the Lazy Tankard with your companion, Shield, talking to a woman, of a tribal woman, Zizi, taking some quest off the board, and a couple of you just enjoying like a drink or two, maybe a nice dinner. So, which will bring me to my first question. What will you guys do as the day is going on? It's getting like afternoonish. You have spent some time here in the tavern. Rohun has performed his little song and dance. Gotten a few tips here and there. You guys stole something. So, yes, I will leave this entirely upon your guys' hand. Don't let me point a finger where you...
So we probably are gathering around one of the tables. Bor, come here. Ruan,
Alright.
come here. Shield. Shield! Here! Just do not destroy the steps.
No promises.
Defender.
And do not fall on this pretty lady.
Thankfully the steps have been made of reinforced wood. Like really sturdy wood.
Remember, people, when hit the fan, we will be hiding beneath the steps. We will survive, even the earthquake.
No. You have
Unneeded,
missed the lesson.
alright.
It's under the table that you need to hide from an earthquake.
So,
Alright. We have a couple of quests to do, right?
right. Some of them are fine, some of them are boring. But I think there is one that will be to your liking.
What is
Also, we are going to have a free rent for a month, so it's win-win situation for most of us. How about we will help the innkeeper of Crazy Tankard, or whatever this
Lazy Tankard.
shitty shithole it is? Because listen, there were those bandits who attack the delivery of kegs full of meat and beer. So we have I think we have a pretty limited time until finishing this quest. And also, I want to remember you all, free rent for month.
Alright, let's get it done.
You do have other options too.
I believe it is, right now, though, the best option.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I do not have money to, live here for more than 1 or 2 days, so free rent would be nice.
Up to a month is quite something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be a good opportunity.
Also, after that, I think we could do the Defenders thing. He was talking to this Nordic-looking girl about some secret chamber.
I heard something about a weapon.
I can't believe that you heard everything about that weapon.
Well, I want a weapon. Don't know what else to say.
Good grief. You will have a lollipop. You will have your lollipop. So, I think we can go to the owner of the tavern, ask him where the kegs were coming from, where they were attacked, and with your skills, Bor, and your skills, Sabi, we'll be able to hunt them down. And I think nobody will be crying if one of the kegs is going to get missing in all of this commotion. I hope that there was a good beer there.
Unfortunately, it shattered.
You see? Bor gets it.
So, I guess we should get to it then.
Alright. And I walk over to the barkeep.
Oh, can I get you anything?
Yeah, I've heard something about your meat going missing.
Oh, yeah. Are you, interested in helping out with that situation?
I am, although I was hoping for some meat myself after all my hard work.
I suppose a little wouldn't hurt.
Thank you, it's appreciated, we'll say.
Of course. A few drinks on the house if you manage to recover my product.
Alright, what do we know about it?
Well, myself not too much. Like in general, I know that here I was in just serving my daily operations. That was until one night I heard this loud commotion. When I rushed to check out what was going on, my entire pantry was full of these, well, about 4 to 5 hooded figures. And they were carrying my mead and ale. I tried to stop them, but I was alone on that night. My guard had fallen asleep on his watch, you see. So
Damn lazy guards.
I tried stopping them, but all I got from that was a black eye. So I had to let them go. I didn't particularly want to die that night. So, the only thing that I really saw is them running towards the north, towards the woods and the mountain range.
Alright, thank you for the help. We'll go deal with it. And can I go into the pantry?
Sure. I mean, yes, you may take a look. Don't disturb our cooks.
No problem. Alright, so where would the pantry be?
It is over here.
Nice kitchen.
Alright, you deal with them. And I'm gonna start looking around to see if I can, like, find any tracks to see if they stole anything excluding ale.
Here, have a guidance.
Thank you. Would that be perception?
That would be perception. Yeah, you gotta look around. The first thing, even with your passives, you guys like to see this, like, where the barrels of ale and meat is supposed to be. You see about 5 barrels missing from there.
Alright, I rolled a 14 plus guidance.
You look around for other missing stuff. 14... Nothing, like, seems too ordinary out of place. Looks like if there were tracks in this, like, kitchen area, they were probably cleaned quite long time ago. In terms of other stock that you look, maybe you see, like, a box of, like, dried goods missing.
Got it.
Looks
Can
like their
I roll?
main target here was the mead and ale.
Can I roll for investigation just to check out if they, use some lockpicks to get into here, or maybe by just a chance, the doors that they were just open?
Sure. Go ahead.
Here goes
Give me
nothing.
Investigation.
Rolling. I have flashbacks. They had to have some kind of thief among them. The lock looks like it was open with lockpicks.
You look at the lock. You stare at it very intensely. You see no disturbances, but then you look closer and it strikes you. There's not even a handle left. Whoever broke in from the outside just smashed it.
Shut up. Okay.
It's quite obvious what happened here.
Shut up.
Nah, it had to have
Maybe-
been lockpicks. There's no other possible reason the door would be shattered.
They might do that when they were, running away.
Sure.
Somebody. Okay, just go outside.
I've seen lockpicks do a significant amount of damage.
It's quite an impressive lockpick.
What? One more time?
Quite an impressive lockpick.
Okay, just go outside and track them motherfuckers down, okay?
And I start going outside.
Alright.
I hate when my minion speaks back.
Alright. You follow the direction that the innkeeper gave you to basically follow north.
Rowan, by the way, that was a great performance of yours.
Thank you.
You ever did something on the stage, like in theater?
Well, from time to time.
Mm. Any big plays or just the small ones for simple folk?
Oh, just traveling around in carnival. So putting it on for the townsfolk. Sometimes it'd be a big deal. Sometimes we'd have a few. It would just depend on the town and the time.
Mm. But I could see those cats move of yours. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. I will have a business proposition for you when we come back to the city.
Alright. Those wanting
Shields outside, Dan.
to track or find the direction that the bandits went in. I'm gonna ask you either a survival, navigation, or a straight up perception. Perception would be with the highest DC, though.
Let's do survival.
Yes.
Holy shit.
19.
Thankfully, Bor is quite experienced in the wilderness. It doesn't take him too long to find the proper road. Some tracks eventually left over, like a fireplace, and a few like leftover dried goods, probably from the mission's rations that you figured out that was missing from the pantry itself. So he leads you in the right direction quite easily. This leads you towards the quite some time. It easily falls towards the night. You know that you could probably reach the bandit hideout, but it would be dark. Would you guys like to approach during the night, or do you want to long rest before you head in?
I'm completely fine with just fucking murdering them. They're definitely not gonna be expecting an attack during the night, especially this early.
My eyes are not as well adapted for the night, but I could still fight and bring some of my own starlight in.
I think we can make some quick swoop through the night. It is going to be harder for them too. And they have to have some kind of fireplace lit up.
Agreed. What do you say, Rowan?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Alright, you approach the probable direction of the bandit camp. This doesn't take you too long. As you approach the mountainside, you see a couple of tents and a bright light in the distance, more than likely from a campfire. You smell some roasting meat over the fireplace.
I see the darkness.
As you come through these small woods towards the mountainside, you see a couple of small frozen lakes. And, like I said, the fire in the... like the end of the road. As it is quite dark, those who do not have either low light or dark vision, you are having quite a little bit of trouble starting to see it this late.
Maybe I and Rowan should go and do some scouting before we all charge in.
Be my guest.
Give us 7 minutes. If we do not come back, just charge in, I guess.
Sounds delightful.
Rowan, you up to the task?
Yeah.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. How sneaky today are we? Natural one or the...
Hey, that's your best roll so far in this game.
Just proceed.
Still rolled less than a 10.
Don't let that bother. Ryan is not having quite as lucky time sneaking with that 9 of his.
Would he have advantage since it's dark out?
Well, they more have disadvantage to see you.
Okay.
Unless they have dark sight or something like that, but...
Oh, so we are still going a little bit around, looking for this fireplace.
Give me just a moment.
And say when Rowan will start sliding.
You guys took the one fucking quest that I did not have time to prepare at all.
How? Free rent! Free rent!
And in the quest section, it was marked with the number 1.
Not only is it marked with number 1.
You realized that I had to do like 5 fucking quests, and this was the one that was like, they probably won't take that one, so I focus like more of the interesting stuff. So you guys are just like, you know what, fuck it, let's take the one that the DM knows what the fuck happens in, but he doesn't have actually ready.
Don't worry, we'll do your other quests soon.
I have only one thing to add. In Poland, there is this little joke going around DMs. DM is describing the entrance to a mega dungeon. One of the players, okay, stop, let's go to the forest. he doesn't have that prepared, so the monsters are going to be easier there.
Alright, Zizi, what is your passive perception, Zizi?
Maybe 12.
12. Alright.
12. I can roll for perception.
You hear
What can I
some
roll?
light chattering, trunk chattering. Well, more like tipsy. Oh, that stupid innkeeper. He's never gonna get this. What a fool. What was that cracker over there in the forest? Hey! Johnny boy! Might go checking that out? Yeah, sure. I got this.
Quickly casting a spell without a voice, I throw an OL sounds here.
What?
Shit.
I think it's a bird. Alright, Johnny boy, come back. Yeah, sure. It's got us balls here up. Anyways.
Is it possible for us to jump here?
It is a frozen lake. You could go across.
If possible, I would like to jump over it, just in case, you know.
Alright. Alright.
Running jump distance is your strength score.
I have 14 per strength score, so...
So plus
Well,
one.
if he wants to do a running jump, that's not sneaking anymore. Because to do a running start, you need to actually run, what it is, four spaces?
I would say
10 feet.
10
I would
feet.
say have him roll stealth again, so he has to roll both stealth and acrobatics.
You know what? With my today's roll, I can do it. It's totally possible.
We believe in you, ZZ. You just need two good rolls.
Good luck.
Your leader, guys, your leader. At least I will make a distraction.
And
As
I look
see
at
this-
you.
these guys are fairly tipsy and they are normal bandits though, so you guys could easily take them.
Yeah, as I see all this bullshit, Borsh's gonna try to like walk up behind these trees.
Rowan, give me your bardic inspiration. It is going to be needed as fuck.
Not being able to see
Oh.
much, I'm going to stick close to Boar.
You can do
Just
it.
say fuck this and run back. Yeah.
Okay, commence the attack.
I just turned to Savvy like, these people are fucking stupid. What are they doing?
Here goes the first roll. 15!
Alright.
Nice!
One good roll.
It's still not over 10. Now it goes acrobatics. I sometimes do not have
So you
patience.
go over, you take like
Yes.
a graceful leap on the other side. You just barely make it to the other side. But as soon as you do, the guy here, you see like this small little guy on that tree with a crossbow. He sees you like immediately. He points his crossbow to you, towards you, and he says, "Hey, you! Identify yourself or you'll be eating a bolt to your head."
Hey.
Boar laughing his ass off just runs in.
Ah, yeah! Stop!
Fuck it.
It's like, no, fuck off, and I just charge in.
I immediately throw sand into his direction.
Alright, that sounds like a initiative. I will let you get the sleep off. Because you did declare before,
Yeah.
so that would be enough to make this guy fall asleep and fall off the tree. It's 10 feet drop, so he takes 1d6, not 1d5. So
Say Savvy and Shield probably will
he
follow me.
falls down as he's asleep, so he drops to his head, takes some damage, and wakes up from the damage like immediately.
I have no problem with that because his crossbow have fallen out of his hands and probably randomly shot it somewhere. So I can take it. Holy shit!
Natural one.
You use that as your good roll of the day?
You get a 23. I get a natural 1. For running in is last.
Yeah, that running in took all of his energy. He's just like exhausted because he sprinted way too fast. He just like
I'm
full
laughing my
sprinted
ass off
and
and
is just
forget
now
to attack.
exhausted.
I'm laughing my ass off so badly that I just forget that I have a turn in combat.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Can
Zizi,
quickly-
you see the bandit in front of you that was on top of the tree is now on the ground prone. What do you do?
Not not thinking too quick. I will quickly just take out my rapier, sprint to him, and for a brief second, everybody could feel the magical energy gathering around Zizi's rapier when she enchants it with magic and stab the little fucker who is currently laying prone. 24 and... I love it.
There you go.
Yep, that's a crit. Let me open up the good old crit table.
Is he alive?
No.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
no.
That is absurd.
Unless you wanna do non-lethal damage.
What?
Nah, fuck him.
I don't think you
I,
can
it's too
non-lethally
quick.
punch
I just, you know,
him.
throw my spell. He went down on the fucking snow. I ran quickly to him, stab him with my rapier, and I hide quickly as a bonus action behind the fucking tree.
Just has a hole in his head now.
Yep. You know what? Yeah, you might as well still roll in the weapon critical table. You might get something good. So that's
Okay.
a D100. Probably not,
86? Wow.
because it's fairly rare that you get something really good.
86?
86, yeah, just an additional set of damage above and beyond your normal critical. So this guy is
He
just...
no longer has a head. His head is gone.
I think his corpse are like here, and as I said, as a bonus action, I will make hide behind the tree.
Alright, looks like it's Suppy's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move a little bit closer behind this tree. Make sure all of my spells are in range. And the guy Boar is running up on. I will use my star map to guiding bolt this fucker. 22 to hit for 12 radiant damage.
Yup,
And the next
that's
attack
enough to
has
hit,
advantage.
and that's enough to kill this guy. Told you, these are mook of the mooks.
Not only that, we immediately killed 2 of them.
And shield.
If there was anything I even could do, I don't think I necessarily would be able to see it because I am quite far away. So I think
Could just full up sprint,
I'm-
yeah.
no, actually, I think I'm just going to become an Eldritch Horror of the night. Walk into the woods over here. Listen if my comrades need me in their murder spree, I'm assuming. And wait here, preparing to run.
Take a quick nap.
I'm literally just going to essentially power down in my sleeping form.
Yeah.
I think that's what rest centuries rest for.
Gotcha. Alright. Roan in that case.
I'll rush up about here, and I don't really have any options right now. I'll cast firebolt at this leader-looking fellow by the campfire.
Alright. $13 is a miss.
Oh.
As he gently dodges out of the way of your firebolt. I believe that is your turn, unless you have bonus action that you would wish to use.
Do you want to step back like a step so I'm ahead of you?
Yeah, I do have the ever 10 feet since I did an attack. So I'll move back there.
Alright, it is the captain. On his turn, he's gonna take his full 30 feet move over here, and he yells into the cave for his lads to come and help in the battle. And as an action, he takes his 2 daggers and throws them at the closest enemy, which would be Boar in this case.
Alright.
So let's see. He gets to do 2 of these. 16 and 8.
16 hits, 8 misses.
That is 4 piercing damage to you.
Alright.
One more
Cool. Yeah.
before it is your turn. 2. Road. You see a bolt fly at you from one of the trees to the left of you. Let's see. Does well, 5 misses, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
And at this point, since the bandit captain managed to yell for help, from the cave's mouth for the next turn, you see 2 bandits running. Unfortunately, you're... Actually, never mind. I rolled a 7. So this guy that shot from the treetop is now visible to everybody.
I feel so bad for the bandits, but I don't feel bad at all.
He rolled a fucking 7. And finally, to top of this turn, Boar.
Still laughing his ass off. He's gonna run up to the bandit leader. He's gonna rage while still laughing and try to hit him with his axe. 21.
That is a hit.
Alright, and that is 8 damage.
Oof. Alright. There we go. Yeah, he's not a fan of that.
Alright, and that is all.
Alright. To the top of the initiative with ZZ.
They are muted right now.
Yeah. Zizi, as a free action, she just drops her rapier to the ground, takes out her bow, and will shoot the leader here. Pew, 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 pew. 16.
Yep.
Does it land?
That does it.
So 16 points of damage. Then she comes back behind the tree and hides as a bonus action. And that's all.
Is that damage correct? Oh yeah, sneak, right.
Sneak.
Take it back.
Thank you, minion boar! You will be
Still laughing
remembered!
his ass off.
Alright. The new Vistani bandits. Ooh. Sorry, Vistana. They run in to help. This guy moves over here. He sees his bandit leader in trouble, so he takes his crossbow and tries to shoot at Boar. I don't think a 14 hits Boar, does it?
That just hits.
Alright.
AC 14.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Alright, half. So that is 5 or 4.
Let's round
Round it
down.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25.
And Zebby.
Okay. I am going to start by activating Starry Form. I'm going to go with Archer.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot to make the attack for this. This would be spell. Wisdom. So when I transform, I get one attack. I am going to launch this at the bandit in the tree. 21 to hit for 8 radiant damage.
Yep. He is bloodied. Quite badly so.
Then I am going to cast Wither and Bloom. And it's going to be centered here, so hitting Captain, Boar, and this bandit.
Mm-hmm.
So Boar, you may spend a hit die to
Alright.
heal.
Oh, I love that effort that went through.
Back to full. That is brutal. Thank you.
Alright, so a Constitution saving throw. DC 14. One of them fail. And 2 of them fail. Both of them take 9 points of damage.
Oh my god, this is brutal.
I know, right? This is always how these, like, beginning encounters go.
And that is going to be my turn.
Shield, once again. Does he wake up from his powered off state?
He's not really asleep, but he did hear a scream for assistance, so I think they will make their way to the area. They're gonna move to y'all think they're sentient enough to actually take a bonking through the water?
Yeah, I don't trust either Shield or Savvy. Savvy is surprisingly dense on the ice.
There are stepping stones here. You could see if you could just. leap
That is
across.
true. You could go through the stepping stones.
I completely forgot about that, but that would ruin my awesome entrance. I'm going to And get up here. That's 5 feet, so I'm action dashing. So I have 35 more. Walking in water, I would consider
Well,
half
this is
movement.
frozen lake, so
Yeah, you gotta go across, assuming that it doesn't break under your weight.
Yes, that's the problem. I weigh 400 pounds without my gear. Let's see how much my gear is.
Probably a lot.
Oh, it's only 35. So 435. So either I'm going to just stomp. I'm going to stomp right here at the edge of the ice, shattering it. If it doesn't shatter, that's some damn strong ice.
Holding up 450 pounds of pressure.
You see that it, like, almost shatters. It's fairly thick, like this entire lake has, like, just frozen solid. So you make, like, a good dent, but there's just, like, more ice underneath.
God damn, Shield. Oh, I don't know your name, do I?
That's true. I don't think... well, some of you introduced each other.
We're gonna call him Shield anyway, because he's a big man with a shield.
Fair enough.
I'm going to, seeing as the ice is actually pretty strong, I'm going to move 5 feet back to get a running jump. And then I still have the 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do my running jump, run across this ice. If the ice doesn't break.
No, but running across the ice does have its own slight little thing to it. Because it's so slippery, I'm gonna ask you to roll me a dexterity saving throw DC 10 or be knocked prone. Yep, you quite easily make it.
I was about to say, I am 400 pounds. I do not think I would slip on anything. But anyway,
You would just crash into the floor.
I mean, that would have hurt if a 400-pound guy would have slipped here and fallen like a cannonball into him.
As I do get to this point, I am going to scream out not a language necessarily, but it is what you can assume is a barbarian scream from a paladin warforged, screeching out metallic. It's like nails on a chalkboard. But it's like you're scraping two iron beams against each other, applying pressure at each moment. So it is a horrifying scream. And I'm just going to full body tackle this man. Just full body plow through him.
Boar is even happier.
Sure, that once again kinda sounds like an opposed athletics to me. Are you just trying to shove him, or just, like, tackle him prone?
Oh, no. They're screaming while they're not actually trying to intimidate them. They're just trying to make them a little scary. Make them appear as scary as possible.
Alright.
But what they're essentially doing is fucking just body ramming this dude.
Okay. But that sounds like it's your turn concluded.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just, like, tackle this freaking guy. I'll even let you do some damage out of that, just because you're 400 pounds and you're tackling this guy.
That's realistic damage right there.
Hey, it's D&D.
Oh, Yeah, that guy is dead.
Alright, the bandit with the crossbow realizes that it was Sabby in the back who shot him with the bow. So he takes his crossbow and tries to hit Sabby back. Does a 15 hit you, Sabby?
AC 14.
That would be 6 piercing damage in that case.
Ow.
Which brings us to our roan.
That bandit, he's still up in the top of the tree, right?
That is correct. He is on top of a tree, 10 feet in the air.
Rowan is going to take and cast Firebolt at the tree right below where he's standing.
Alright. Give me like a attack roll to see if you even hit the tree. The trees, if I recall my rules correctly, a tree has like an AC of 10.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Something like that.
13.
Alright, I believe the description of a firebolt that it lights anything on fire that hits.
Yeah.
So you just fire your firebolt and this tree just lights a place with this guy on top of it. He's not having a good time with it. Anything else that you would wish to do? Bonus actions, move actions.
I think bonus action, I'll look at Boar and I'll be like, Boar, you look amazing today. So beautiful,
Thank
my
you.
friend.
Oh,
That's bardic inspiration.
Now he's hitting
Yeah,
on Boar.
Bardic inspiration.
Alright.
And
That's it?
yeah, I think no, I'll move over here. And just kind of chill out by these tents here. Look around.
Alright. Yeah, they're general tents if you looked in them, sleeping bag. Maybe something, but you would have to be out of combat to properly take a look.
Yeah.
The bandit captain will use its multi-attack on Boar. Oh. 13, 14, and 24.
Alright, 2 hits.
That would be 4 slashing and 6 piercing.
Alright, total of 5 damage.
I mean, he is quietly slashing him with a dagger and a scimitar.
Just like not even cuts.
I mean, it does something, but not nearly enough.
Not nearly.
Alright, this bandit over here who came from the... Let's see, let's give a D3. He is concerned about shield. So he's just gonna come up with a scimitar. Rushes you. I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
Boar.
I am just going to once again slam into this bandit leader. 15.
Yup.
Alright.
Still a hit.
16 damage.
16 damage. He ain't too happy about that either. As he is bloodied. That would be it, I assume?
Yep. Not much else I can do.
ZZ.
Zizi just comes around with her bow and an arrow on the string. Give up! You are outnumbered and surrendered. It's my final warning, or will we totally slaughter you to the last? And that's all.
Alright. That kinda sounds like an intimidation check.
Okay, can I have advantage because there are only 2 of them?
Sure.
There are 3 of them still. One of them is about to fall out of a tree on fire.
Another one is being bashed to death.
No, this is not going to work.
Yeah, not. Well, there we go.
Holy shit!
There you go, yeah, that worked.
Holy shit! This is your leader!
Alright, let's
Throw
see.
down your weapons, or you will be decapitated
Let me
for
see.
my enjoyment.
D20. The normal bandits are like, yeah, fuck this shit. They're like, alright, we surrender. But the bandit captain is like, freaking cowards.
Boar is smiling as always.
My favorite minion. Please slice him in half.
Happily.
And that's all I do.
I'm going to start with the bonus action Archer Blast against the captain. 22 to hit for
Yep.
10 radiant damage. Then to
Really heavily bloodied.
and then guiding bolt this fucker. 24 to hit for 20 radiant damage. The next attack against him has advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't need to roll anything further. He's dead.
Holy shit, that damn.
Check, even if you want, since technically the other 2 surrendered, if you want, give me a cool description how you kill him with this guiding bolt.
So, Sabby is just standing back, the glowing form of an archer in stars appearing on her body. Just with one hand launches a bolt of energy coming from the archer, with the other leveling her scroll containing her star map, launching a star off of it, striking the bandit leader in the head.
Boar is stunned. Holy shit.
That was some good damage rolls.
Alright, the rest of the bandits have given up, so technically if you guys want, we can do this in combat turn order to check if you guys kill them or not. But that's up to you.
All Boar is gonna do is just look at the leader's corpse and look at Sabby just back and forth.
Okay, surrender. Throw down your weapons.
Well,
We'll tie you up.
the funny thing about that, even though this guy surrendered, he dashed into fucking fire. He just burns alive as this guy is just like looks at you guys. He tosses his sword to the ground and his crossbow, and he just like kneels down, throws his hands into the air, and he's like, Yep, no. I'm gonna change careers.
Sabi,
I
do you?
I am
Go on.
going to go and Druidcraft to help make sure that fire doesn't spread.
Sabi, do you have any kind of, anger management issues? Looking at the corpses of this destroyed.
Like, I have my releases.
Boar's still looking back and forth like he still can't believe it.
And then the glowing will fade.
I like you,
What the
Norman.
fuck?
Today you are a glowing minion. For fuck's sake, you had seen that boar?
Just poking the corpse.
Uh,
What the fuck was that?
so, how many more of you are there, or were you the last one? I asked the
Oh no,
solo
no,
bandit.
there's more in the cave.
Any
Oh,
traps
my
in the
God.
cave?
Yeah. There has been some loose animals down here, so we have set up a few bear traps and that sort.
Alright. Are you a part of a bigger group, or you are just a solo group?
We used to run down with this other gang down in the south, but our leader had disagreements with them, so we parted ways. We came down here for some shelter, and we figured it would be an easy score to get some easy booze.
Yeah, we are here for this boot, but looking at your leader, the stars weren't right for him.
No, they were not. Holy shit.
Okay, listen, boy. Shield, Defender, can I ask you one thing?
What?
Defender, could you take this little guy, go with him inside the cave so he will show you where the traps are, move them away from our path, we'll quickly pick up the corpses and follow you inside the cave.
I'll join you on that mission.
Why
Also-
am I a sacrifice?
Don't worry, Defender. I'll be with you. I need to see this shit.
Also, do not drink all the ale from the kegs. We need them.
Don't worry. You won't notice it.
Sabi, do you want to help me with the corpses?
Yeah, I can easily help move some of these corpses.
So the boys are hitting for the alcohol and we are doing the laundry.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The only thing I want to say, I think that Sabi made more damage than Bor. Just for the record.
In that one hit, they did 30 damage. That is insane.
Again, that was like an insane roll. I think the max damage of Guiding Bolt is 24.
Yeah.
The max of Guiding Bolt is 24. The max of Archer is 12. So you were a total of 6 damage off the max you could have rolled based on normal rolls.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So we are looting the corpse, they are looting the camp in the...
Alright, looking
Okay.
over the corpses, you find several light crossbows, several scimitars, several daggers, And a lot of bolts.
Before we go into the cave, Boar is going to grab like a dagger off the leader and just go over to Savvy and be like, "You fucking earned this, my god."
Thank you.
Oh my god. Now he's gonna walk back, just keep guiding him to the cave.
Rowan's gonna sit there like, I can't believe I just spent 50 gold on these scimitars.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to say that there is a brewing love between Bor and Sabi.
I would say that their armor though at this point is slightly unsalvageable.
From the fucking leader? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boar's
Hey, look,
gonna like
Ed.
look over at Sabby and ZZ, be like, save all those weapons. We need to sell them back at town. Like, we need to recoup some expenses here.
Are
rent.
those tents? Are those actually tents?
So those are tents.
We are totally looting them. Now,
Two of them are like only single person tents. One of them is like a 2-person tent. They're like the single person tents are fairly bad quality, so they probably won't go for much. But the 2-person tent, that's just like a 2-person tent that you would find
we are going
in
to have-
the book.
I can repair the badly shapen tents.
Hmm.
You know, I have a needle.
In front of the cave here, are these crystals actually like crystals?
Yeah, they're just like frozen like ice.
Okay, got it.
But that's about all you can find really on them. Maybe a couple of copper pieces. Let's see. There we go, 23 copper among all of them.
This bandit, is he still conscious?
Yeah, this guy, unless somebody says that they wanna kill him or knock him unconscious.
No, he will carry our stuff to the fucking town.
Yeah, but we also need him to guide us through the cave for all the traps.
Yeah. Do not kill him, guys! Do not kill him! He need to carry all this stuff we will find. You remember, we have to take kegs with us.
Don't worry, he'll be fine. We just need beer. And I'm gonna start guiding him into the cave.
Alright.
Rowan's gonna ask him, do you have a cart here?
No.
How did you get all the kegs here without a cart?
Well,
Strength, you hear Boar cry out.
we actually had like a couple of donkeys that we strapped them into.
So you have donkeys here.
Yeah, we had them.
Okay.
Had?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they managed to escape like a little while ago.
No wonder you guys were so easy to kill. You can't even hold fucking donkeys.
Oh, something spoke them away. There was like
Good for you. My brain's still on that fucking 30 damn.
he leads you down the well. You push him basically down the stairs.
Mine's on those 6 scimitars when I just spent shopping money to.
This way.
If you had asked, I have a spare scimitar that I'm not frequently using.
I already bought 2 of them.
Look, now you have 8, so they can attack 8 times per turn.
Oh yeah,
no, I
and
just-
2 daggers.
Well, Sabby has been given one of those daggers.
Yes.
If anybody's keeping track of that. Right, our hideout is just here.
Gonna keep an eye on him and keep slowly guiding him down, like looking around, like every single like kind of corner.
He gets here, and basically as soon as he does, how of a close of an eye you're looking at him?
I am watching him like dead on. I'm seeing what the hell he's doing. I don't trust him whatsoever.
Smart move, because soon as you get here, he like looks at you guys for a moment, and he's like, "Hey guys, there's intruders!"
I immediately try to slam my axe on his head. $19.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even make you roll damage because he is just.
Moron.
But indeed, you do see a couple of bear traps blocking some of your way. But unfortunately, the yell that he screamed out brings some unfortunate attention to you. So,
Rowan will step forward and shout out, "It's all right, guys. We got him. Intruder's down."
That guy's a fucking idiot. What is wrong with him? You hear Boar like cry out from behind.
give me a deception. Shit, alright. 17, you say? They're gonna look at you. They had their like crossbows ready to fire at you, and some of them had like more scimitars. But soon as you like do that, they gonna look at you. I don't. Who is this guy? Hey, Bobby, you know them? I think I do. They sort of look familiar.
Bobby, you think you know me? How long have we known each other, Bobby? Really?
I think I've seen.
How the hell don't you know this man?
I mean,
He's so out, you know him.
the boss did say that there were some new recruits, you know? Oh, right, yeah, I think he did say something about recruiting some new guys. Then who the fuck was that guy yelling at us?
Fuck, I don't know. He's some fucking moron. He tried to break in here. Now he's acting like we're I don't know what the fuck was up with him. He's weird as shit.
Oh, shit, dude. Well, we still have some ale left. You might as well, how's things upstairs?
Completely
Oh, fine.
weird.
Taken care of.
Well, shit, Matt. We got like a barrel here. We've been enjoying ourselves. You guys wanna join in? I mean, since we got this pretty much for free, we might as well, you know?
Be my pleasure. And Boar's
yeah.
gonna walk up.
Well, shit, yeah! Steve, get these guys like a cop. Yeah, sure. You see this guy gets you like a couple of cups. And oh shit, yeah. Careful with those bear traps. Yeah, there has been some weird looking animals running across. They're like fairly sizable.
I gesture for Shield to come over, like get like right up here.
Shield is going to not do that because this beautifully carefully planned idea would most likely be ruined at the sight of a solid black man in the middle of a cave with red eyes just staring at people.
We got one more person coming in, clad out in massive armor. I know he looks intimidating, but trust me, he is strong as fuck.
Oh, alright. Sounds weird,
You should
but
check the nearby
I guess, yeah, we heard of, like, a golem, right?
Yeah, something along those lines. He's jacked, man. You have to see him. in
Man, you
combat.
guys
He's
must have done
insane.
some serious shit to find yourself, like, a golem that would follow your commands.
You have no idea.
Well, shit, man, here. Well, that barrel there is empty, but that one is still, like, half full, so you might as well enjoy yourself.
Like, hey, man, Shield, come here.
Water, not on accident, not on purpose to me.
Rowan's gonna walk up to this guy here. Hey, brother, where's the train at?
Oh. Well, we usually just go outside.
All right. Oh, thank you.
Oh, brother.
Rowan's just kind of come down here, kind of take a look around. Kind of a try and
Yeah, there's like some stuff laying about. It's like a fairly typical bandit hideout. There's some couple of crates, like a bag of rice over here. You see a couple of cups of ale over there. These guys were clearly kind of enjoying themselves. Maybe like a leftover dice game. Or a card game.
I tried to, like, signal to Rowan and to Shield. I was like, hey, I'm about to do something. And then I am going to put the axe inside his head.
The guy there?
You have the guy right next to me.
Alright.
Just be like, alright, I'm done with this shit. 9.
Well, that would be a 10 because it would be a surprise attack.
Yes, yeah.
But I'll tell you this right now, even a 10 is not enough.
Oh my god.
Just a quick question to Shield and Rowan. You did see the signal that Boar gave you. How do you guys react?
I would have reacted like no. Like I would have like been like play it cool, like we're in here. Like we don't need to do this.
Uh-huh.
He might have actually messaged. Yeah, I have messaged, so yeah. Would have cast a message. Don't be an idiot. There's no need to fight these guys when we can simply walk out with whatever we need.
Bull would reply with, these guys are fucking bandits. Doesn't matter.
Shield is just going to this put just one in front of me. Pull the glaze they have stored from their stored on their back in their little pouch. Just in a quick fluid motion, pull it out and cleave into this man's shoulder.
Alright. This would be a surprise attack, so you have advantage.
19.
That's a hit. And that
13
is a
slashing.
kill. At this point, whoever is probably up top, still outside, you guys would probably start to hear the sounds of battle.
Boys can handle that. This is easy, not caring. Help me with this one. He's a heavy one.
This one starts to sound like... Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna ask those who are present to roll me initiative.
Ugh. No subtlety with these two.
Even though you had convinced them somewhat that you were an ally, they don't think so anymore after killing one of their comrades.
Killed one, and now we're in a position to murder them all at advantage, pretty much. Only one person is in a semi-good position here.
Yeah. Let me know if any of the guys up top on the surface basically want to join in. You will probably...
I will. We'll probably start back.
Yeah, you would start all the way back there. Alright. The bandit in front of Boar. Since you tried to strike him down, it's like, oh, you traitor! As he picks up his scimitar and tries to hit you. And hits you for 2 slashing damage.
Just a flesh wound.
One of the hidden
Alright.
enemies rushes to this doorway, sees a dead comrade in this massive tank in front of it.
I'm just gonna look at them. Look at them with my beady red eyes.
He sees you and he multi-attacks you. Let's see, so 2 scimitars and a single dagger. 14, 11, and... well, that one will just hit
No.
you. So that was also a miss.
None of them hit.
The last one will, because it's a crit.
Alright.
It's a 20?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 12.
No, he said like, oh, that one just hits.
That is 7 piercing damage from the dagger.
Even with a crit.
It's a fucking dagger.
That's so fucking sad.
Boar. Now it's your
I'm
turn.
going to... Yep, I'm going to do a reckless attack on the bandit next to me. That is a 24.
That is a hit.
And that is 9 damage.
Oh, I did not mean to move him. Yeah, he's quite bloodied.
Alright. And attacks against me have advantage this turn.
Alright, Sabi, you come from the surface as you have heard the sounds of battle. What do you do?
Like, what is going on down here? See if
People.
my companions in the bit of a mess. And at this guy's back, I will then cast Guiding Bolt.
Man, it's just gonna waste all of your spell slots. But
The first two Guiding Bolts were free, actually. This is the first one that's a spell slot.
And a 19 damage.
yep, they only got 11 health, so that's more than plenty. I assume that
You are eviscerating these people.
I assume that you are done with that.
It's like, yeah, I'm take cover behind the corner.
Alright, Rowan.
Floor's like, again?
He's just bringing the
Rowan's-
fucking
yep.
heavy artillery today.
Jesus.
Rowan's going to look at Boar, just sigh, shake his head like, oh, you fucking idiot, and rush up behind this guy, flanking him, and attack him with his scimitar.
Yep, that's it.
He's going to use his defensive flourish on that to expend a D6, a bardic inspiration die. To add that
He has 2 HP left.
to his damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Did not need to bother doing all of that.
Okay, well, you just want me to take that back then?
Your call. I mean, you can just eviscerate him.
Yeah, that's up to you if you wanna, for role-playing reasons, just overkill him.
No, that's all right. I'll save the bardic inspiration.
Sounds good.
Alright. I assume that you are done?
After, yeah, I'll like basically just skewer him to the back while he's looking at Boar. Pull it out. Look at Boar and just be like, this was so unnecessary.
It's fun.
He's like, maybe. And at that point, Rowan will just use the rest of his movement to head up towards this opening up here.
Alright. Shield.
I'm gonna take not move my whole webpage. Take a step forward. From my position of the glaive, I assumed I cleaved this man in half. So, I'm going to grab my glaive off the ground and, Elden Ring style, drag it across the ground and slam it into this guy's shoulder. $16 to hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome, yay.
Nice.
13.
Yep.
Is he dead?
No. Seems a
I
little
beg to
tougher
differ.
than the rest.
I beg to differ, as somehow through unknown magical means, a divine energy strikes him as well. Where's the 2d6? So 4 extra damage.
Even with that, he still seems more than healthy enough to keep on the fight.
You got the shield.
I think that's all I can do.
Alright, this guy sees Boar and Rowan, and well, Zabi is kinda behind the wall. So he's like, you killed Steve!
And it was fun.
Let's see, D2. You know what? Since you said that, he's just gonna and 11.
11, that is a miss.
One of the other hitting enemies comes up. Do you hear? He sees shield in the entranceway. He's gonna take a risky shot with the crossbow. Almost hits his ally. He's dead. It is the Vistani bandit captain. He is gonna multi-attack against shield. 6, 10, and 23.
Just the 23.
That's 6 piercing damage from the dagger.
Almost more than the crit.
Almost.
Almost.
I mean, even with the dagger hit, shield is slowly going down.
I'm going to try to eviscerate this man. 18.
Yep, I don't.
Well,
Yeah, and he's done. Good old Bobby. Bobby is dead.
Alright, and then I'm going to see how far I can get. I have a pop-up on my screen. I want this to spare. Ping everyone. Sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up over to here. Like, I got you, shield.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
Zabby.
I'm going to poke my head out around the corner. The only enemy I can kind of see is that shield is engaged with someone. So I will move back over here to get a clearer line of sight. And I'm just going to throw a frostbite at them.
Alright, the one in the doorway, because that's basically the only one currently that you can see.
Yeah.
The other one would be a little too behind the door.
Behind the door, behind the two people, yeah.
So, Constitution save. Yep, that goes. Oof, little bit of damage. Well, it's not about the damage, it's
and
the
their next-
disadvantage.
Disadvantage on their next attack.
Does it count for multi-attacks, or is it just one hit?
It's one hit.
I think next attack. Yep. It's like Suspicious Mockery,
Okay, got it.
but slightly better.
Got it.
Alright, Rowan in that case.
At this point, Rowan's just kind of curious as to what else is going on. So he's gonna start heading up this way to see whatever dangers could be lying ahead while they handle those two.
This tripwire, by the way, is there. You see like 2 little bells attached to each side of it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can try and disarm that. Does this look like a steep uh incline here going up,
Going down.
like coming down towards me, or going down that
Going
way?
down that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll so it's like a very visible trip wire with like bells and
Yep,
stuff on it.
it's like a little tripwire on the ground with like bells on it that if you touch like the tripwire or like step on it, the bells would like ring.
Okay. In that case, instead of trying to like disarm it, I think I'll just like basically step over it without setting it off.
Yep, you can totally do that. It will cost like 5 extra feet of movement, but yeah, you can totally do that.
No problem. That should like basically end me like right on the other side of it there. And then I'm just gonna basically kind of peer down in there, see what I can see.
Alright, fair enough. Abandoning the rest of your comrades to their fate. Shield.
I'm gonna take my glaive out of this man's shoulder and then re-put it back in.
Yeah, you put it in the other shoulder.
Remove
I'm
both of
gonna
them.
lop off an arm here.
This guy has some still HP going for him. He's about as tough as that bandit captain that you fought above.
Well, that's a hit.
21 and 21.
Yep.
10 slash.
He is slowly being whittled down.
And then I'm going to scooch on over a little bit, but still be within the 5 feet of them.
Alright. In that case, this bandit just lost his only shot. So he's gonna come here. So he will have a shot on Zabi and Shield, but the both of you will have half cover, so +2 to whatever. Let's see. He's gonna attempt to shoot at a Shield. No. 14 does not hit Shield, I believe.
No.
Alright. The bandit captain will step bravely out of this little hut. And he just looks at you, Shield, and he's like, "You're mine!" And he once again multi-attacks you. 18, 22, and 16.
22.
8 slashing damage from the scimitar.
Still up.
That is going to be a fairly close fight if it was one-on-one.
Yeah, Boar's gonna run up and be like, "Back the fuck off!" And he's gonna rage and attack. And he's gonna do a reckless attack too. He's going all in. 23.
Yep, that is a hit.
10 damage.
Once again, a healthy amount of damage as he's more than bloodied at this point.
Yeah, he's dying.
Zabi.
And that is it.
Sabi is going to see there's a guy with a crossbow. Move over here to try to break line of sight. And then centered on Shield, cast a Wither and Bloom. Enemies in the radius, con save, or 7 necrotic. Allies in the radius may spend a hit die to heal.
Well, one ally.
Oh, one ally? Okay, then shield dies. What? I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only one L, I think.
Take your new choice.
Okay, yeah, shield. Take the healing.
Yeah. So shield can do 1 hit dice.
1 hit dice plus his spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh.
That is
No,
3.
4.
Yeah, Wither and Plume is... Yeah, I use that spell myself fairly often if I...
Good.
Because it's like generally really good. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but
It can heal constructs.
hey, the Bandit Captain saves. I believe that is half damage. Yes, it is.
Do you also heal your Constitution modifier? I assume so.
No,
No. Okay.
it's only your hit dice plus his spellcasting modifier.
Got it. So that's 11 hit points, I believe.
Yep.
Nice. Good for your shield.
Alright. That's it for Sabi, I believe. Roan!
Because Ruin's just kind of like, what's taking them so long? And he'll just kind of inch.
Oh, and you do still hear sounds of battle.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just kind of inch closer to kind of get a.
Yeah, you see a cave entrance going slightly downward. You see some light coming off it. Oh, by the way, this entire cave is at least low light. Because there are like torches on the walls. I forgot to mention that. Alright, is that all? You just inch a little closer.
Do I see anything other than like the cave entrance? Do I see any kind of like I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, you see like, yeah, the cave proceeds further down, not too much further. You would imagine that that would be like the end of it. Whatever is down there is not a huge room.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll try like move as quietly as I can. Down there and just kind of like peek around the corner to see what I can see inside the cave mouth entrance there.
You see like a small circular room with some light coming off it. It's like slightly across the like a corner, so it's kind of hard to see like fully in. But yeah, that's about more or less what you see from there. I think we're gonna go to shield with that.
Yeah.
Alright, again, I'm going to cleave into this man. $16.
Nice.
Yup, you have been reliably like hitting today with 16s.
Consistent.
That's like your fourth 16 today.
I think so. Let's see.
7 slashing.
Alright, yeah. He's still fairly slowly being whittled down. Well, not so slowly anymore.
Do you have another Divine Smite?
I do, but that'd be my last spell slot.
I think we're probably gonna rest after this, since most of us spent all our spell slots, and I've spent 2 rages.
This guy with the crossbow only can bear... Actually, he has a kind of a clear shot on boar, so he's gonna give that a shot. And once again, he almost hits his ally. The bandit captain, he's determined. Actually, he's really bloodied at this point. He's only human. I'm gonna check if he's willing to even keep this fight on, because I don't imagine that. Alright, he's starting to falter at this point a little. You can say that his confidence is starting to wane, but he's still kind of like trying to fight back. As he's gonna take one last multi-attack against a shield. 15, 16, and 20.
Just to 20.
6 piercing damage from the dagger once again.
Not so accurate with the other weapons. The dagger is fairly consistent.
Yep. He's the master of the daggers. Or
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit him non-lethally so shield can have the kill. Natural 1.
well, that's a bot, so you know what to do at this point. I hope the D100.
Alright. Wrong dice. 53.
53. You lose your grip as you attack. Roll a DC 10 dexterity check. On a failure, you drop your weapon at your feet.
15.
You do not drop your weapon on your feet.
Alright. And then, can I attempt to, like, move past him? Or no?
No, he would be blocking the way, so unless you wanna, like, try to shove him, but I believe that's an action.
Yes, that's an action. Alright, then that's it.
But don't you worry, your heavy artillery is here.
Yep.
Well, I still have 3 first level spell slots. Again, my first 2 guiding bolts are free.
And they did a shit ton of damage.
How the fuck do you have, I guess, feats? No, wait.
Star map.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Sweet. But alright.
I am just going to... I'm going to conserve, try to make sure this guy isn't fucking too much shit up. And we'll frostbite him again. And move to make sure the archer cannot see me.
Alright. Constitution saving throw. He makes it. Rowan, once again. What do you do?
He's sitting there like, God, these guys are taking forever to kill those 2. He'll start to kind of inch in towards the cave.
Only if the whole party was fighting them, eh? Alright. You go inside. It doesn't take you, like, if you're moving your full move, like 30 feet.
No, I'm just kind of going to inch at a time until I can... I'm like being very, very stealthy, very, very cautious. Just trying to get like a lay of what's ahead. Because, I mean, obviously, there's something down here that they had warning bells up, they have traps up. There's some kind of animal or something down here. I just want to kind of see if I can get a he get exactly what it is and what's happening.
Alright. Yeah, you take it slowly, you take it carefully. You come into this, like a sleeping quarters. You kind of look around, and indeed, inside of there, you see a human male, and he's like giving scritches on the chin to like a bear. He kinda looks at you, and he's like, who in the heck are you? As he like has his blade on the arm on his blade.
I'm Rowan, the new recruit.
Deception. Oh, alright. He kinda looks at you. I don't recall hiring you.
Well, Bob hired me. He said it would be fine.
Yeah, I guess that seems like something that he would do. Hire somebody without consulting me. Incompetence. What do I even pay these guys for?
I don't know, they are rather incompetent. I mean, personally, I think you're lucky to have me on board now. I came to see if you needed anything. Ale, a plate of food. However I can be of service.
Well, don't really have anything. The job was fairly successful, but don't you worry. I got another scheme going on, just for us. We managed to scam that barkeep out of his beer for free. What a fool. So, don't you worry, my scheme next time is gonna be even better.
Oh, I'd love kind of a sneak peek at that if you wouldn't mind. But what do you have in mind?
Actually, at this point, the 6 seconds that you would have is probably up.
Yeah. Okay.
That was all in 6 seconds?
Well, I did give it a little bit more time, just because he hasn't done like Jack in like 2 turns.
Yeah, I absolutely understand.
I kind of feel bad for CC2 because I rolled for the donkey and she's just like apparently the honest donkey around.
I think the
Donkeys are notoriously stubborn.
on the Charlotte fits this donkey perfectly. How much do I hear from the bottom of the cave?
Some sounds of battle, but like I said, it's like 100 feet dash back, so
I can do 90 feet in one turn, to be honest.
all right. Yeah, if you just like full dash back, it's not gonna take you like that long, but at this point.
Okay, so I will just leave the apple for the fucking donkey and full dash down.
Yeah, I'll let you come in like at the start of the next round, but shield.
Come on, you can kill him.
The glaive is embedding it. I'm sure at this point this man's arm is not even holding on.
Probably
I don't know how
not, honestly. His morale is... That's actually the first miss.
this man's arm cannot be attached to his body anymore.
His confidence is starting to falter, so is his arm, but he's still kind of like trying to hang on. The luck of the dice, huh? This guy still tries to shoot at Boar. Hey, 19, I think that hits.
That does.
Hold
much
on,
damage.
hold on. I was gonna show a faith myself.
Well, yourself, that was against Boar.
No,
Yes.
no, I want him to do it against himself. I'm happy with that. How much damage?
2.
Alright, 1 damage.
There's no sense. If we're about to take a long rest, okay, Boar is right by me, correct?
Yeah, right by you.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, oh! Looks like ZZ rolled really good for initiative, so you get to come in right from the start. So, all the way from the top of the stairway.
Okay, is it there a chance to have, a higher position advantage?
I'll give you, like, in 4th edition you would gain a +2. So I'm gonna give you, like, a
Okay.
+2.
Because I probably have disadvantage for rolling. No, wait, actually. I can dash to the motherfucker and then shoot him in the face.
Well, that's...
So you do not see ZZ. But probably I will not hit him. Okay, I hit him, I think.
Can you even? I mean, that would take an action to... Oh, right, you can bonus action, never mind, you're a rogue.
Cunning action.
Frag stealing. I am your leader, remember? He's probably alive.
10 damage, he's left with 5 HP.
No fucking way. Suddenly,
Holding on.
You guys been
Between
literally,
all of
like,
those
cheating
guys.
away He's the same level as the bandit captain above. He has the same AC and the same HP. And he's just, like, been barely hanging on this entire time.
Sabby just eviscerated the first one.
I know, but that's why I've been,
So-
like, laughing to myself. It's like, what the fuck? Because this guy is 1 CR lower than the last one, and he's just, like, barely...
ha! You can still throw your weapon down and not to be butchered by my friend, Boar.
No, you can't.
He can! He fucking can! Do it!
No.
Yes!
It's...
Shut up!
Let me see.
Or the web.
He rolled a 3 at this point, since he has like 5 HP left, and he's like... not determined to take this fight to its conclusion. He's just like sees these reinforcements coming in. He was just shot with a crossbow. His arm is just barely like hanging onto his body. He sees the 4 of you, and he sees like his lone ally in the hut, and he's like, we surrender?
Ah, minions! Your leader has arrived!
Shut the fuck up.
Take their weapons! Tie them! No, Boar! Do not kill him! Do not kill him!
Should toss him to shield.
He surrendered!
Alright, we out of initiative or what?
That's up to you if you want to keep this fight going on. The enemy has surrendered.
I'm leaving it to shield. This is his foe.
The warning was for Bull, not Shield, and Shield wants this arm gone. So Shield's going to underhand this attack, going for the bit that's leaving his arm connected, and cut him with the glaive.
Alright, you need a 15 to hit.
Glaive, do.
Yeah.
17.
And you need 5 damage to chop off his arm.
His arm's gone. His arm's gone.
This guy inside of the cabin just gets scared so badly. It's that he just like sprints over here and just like, shit!
Boar's gonna chase to follow him.
No, they need to carry our loot, you idiots.
I do not care.
I know, that's why you are not getting paid, you fucker.
You hear some rummaging and like quick like tosses of like cloth and like something along those lines. As you come in, you see a couple of bedrolls and or like blankets. Two of them have quite obvious giant bulges in them.
I'm just gonna slam down my axe on one of them.
Alright, give me a D2. To see if it's the one with the guy in it, or is it the one that, like, just has a bedroll in it.
How do I roll this?
Just slash roll 1D2. So, alright, you hit the guy.
I roll damage.
Don't bother, he has 4. I think you can do 4 damage.
I did 15 damage.
Congratulations, you finally defeated those bandits.
There we go.
Sabi, there is a donkey outside. Can you handle it?
Meanwhile, well, in the further part of the cave. Alright, well, I guess I wouldn't mind telling you a little bit of my plan. Well, I actually heard there is a shipment of goods coming into town in like a few days. And I have managed to proceed ourselves disguises of the guards. They're not exactly great. They probably won't fool any town guards, but normal merchants they might steal. So we're gonna go into this crossing that I managed to obtain the information where this caravan is going for, and we're gonna trick them to give us some toll payment.
That's pretty clever. When is this caravan coming into town?
I heard from a reliable source of mine that in 3 days that this caravan is coming through. It's coming from the east. So we're gonna go around the city of Walden, avoiding those town guards. We're gonna set up an ambush and we're gonna pretend to be toll booth collectors.
That is really very clever. How big is this caravan supposed to be?
We estimate no more than 2 carts. Or my source says that.
Why not just, if it's only 2 carts, why not just rob the entire caravan instead of...
Well, you know those
Exactly.
kinds of tech caravans. They might have like adventurers hired, or maybe some experienced guards. We don't really want to take the risk. Or I don't.
No, that's wise. Can I see these, costumes? You got them down here?
Yeah, they're in that crate. There's like 3 of them. So we only could disguise 3 of them, so that's another reason why we can't, like, I guess we could set up like a few archers, but my boys, well, they need a little bit more training for that kind of stunt.
Gosh. Who's your friend here?
This thing, I actually kinda just happened upon him. We stumbled upon each other. This thing, poor thing, was scared. Something about a druid grotto being, affected by something. It's been scaring some of the animals. So this poor thing came here for shelter one day and, well, by chance, it was actually fairly friendly.
That's
It scared the shit out of
pretty
us.
lucky. I'm sure. I mean, he seems like a mighty beast there.
Still a young one.
Well,
But yeah, you might as well enjoy some drinks with the other guys. I'm sure that the celebration is still going on. Heck, even I enjoyed myself a couple.
yeah, I think I'll do that. You enjoy your night now.
Right, same to you. As he's like
And Rowan will
finishes
just
his
kinda-
cup.
Yeah, Rowan will just kind of like back on out there. Start heading back up. Heading back up to the rest of the party.
Boar's gonna give the daggers from the bandit leader to Shield. You are.
Oh. They'll take them.
Alright.
Like at this point, we almost need to get shield like a sword of sharpness.
Just got him an even bigger shield.
Well, the thing with sword of sharpness is it's specifically designed to lop limbs off.
Oh.
That indeed it is. But alright. Yeah, sure, Sappy, you will probably eventually find the donkey like 100 feet away from the cavern.
Okay, I'm gonna try to calm it and bring it back.
I mean, that once again sounds like animal handling, unless that's something that you can do about.
I rolled a 2.
The donkey looks at you and spits at you. And sneers.
Kill it. Just fucking kill it. Maybe Bor will be able to do something about that fucking donkey.
Yeah,
This is-
I hear all this.
Boar's tactic would probably just go and fucking suplex it at this point.
No,
Suplex it and drag it back.
I'll cast Speak with Animals as a ritual, and I'll head up there and try to talk to the donkey.
Defender looks a little bit roughened up. Is everything alright, Defender?
I am fine. I have just taken damage.
Need any help with that kind of damage, or are you able to, repair yourself.
I can repair myself.
Oh my god. Just looked in Discord. What the hell?
If you haven't watched
think
that,
it's
you
kind
need
of
to look at it. It's
Oh my god.
Okay, so where is Rowan? Says Zizi while looting the fuck out of this place.
Alright, you guys probably want loot. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scimitars once again.
Nice.
2 daggers. Lot of destroyed armor, which is unsalvageable at this point. And 6 light crossbows.
Nice.
Honestly, you might be starting to slowly get over your carrying capacity if you guys keep taking this junk.
Not me, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have quite a bit.
To be honest, you have 5 players with decent strength scores, and we will have a dunk.
Any of the like finesse weapons that no one's carrying, I'm just gonna like put on my like belt that goes around my waist. So I'm just gonna have a bunch of scimitars there.
What the fuck
I
do
have
you even
science.
keep all of those? You're gonna have like 12 fucking scimitars.
Yeah,
We are
just
not keeping them, we are
scimitars
selling them.
lining my belt.
That's gonna look
No.
fucking stupid with like 12 scimitars.
It looks dumb as
We are merchants! Obviously! We are merchants of war! We have scimitars, crossbows, daggers, even in
Alright,
the
and
blood in
they
them all.
probably will have a little bit of copper. Let's see.
So Rowan's gonna make his way the rest of the way up, stepping over the bells and all that, and coming in like, finally, it took you guys long enough.
Yes, thank you, Rowan.
Hey, I didn't want to start this fight.
You sure as hell could help finish it.
I helped you finish one of them. I saved
That-
your life back there.
Dude, he didn't even scratch me.
He could
I-
have, and that could have got infected. And if that got infected, get sick and die, I saved your life.
If that was enough to kill me, I would kill myself.
Infection can take down the mightiest man, my sir.
Good thing I'm not a man, and good thing I am a barbarian, because that is what I am, so fuck off.
Are you a woman?
You get what I'm trying to say, alright?
No, you are just babbling around, so
I
gather
am-
the loot.
I am barbarian.
I'm barbarian. Wow, wow.
Me strong.
So, in addition to
Anyway,
the weapons, what is left of the ale?
There's 2 barrels there. One of them is fairly empty. The other one is a little over halfway full. I mean, yeah. So about halfway, a little bit more.
Alright, Rowan, what'd you find?
I found the actual bandit leader, and he has a pet bear.
Bear?
We will have a bear.
Yes, bear.
We will have a bear.
Yes. I didn't think it was wise to try to take him on myself, but I did find out that he has a pretty ingenious plan. Apparently, there is a caravan coming to town in 3 days. And he's been able to procure some guard costumes in order to exact a toll on this caravan before it gets to the town. A pretty low risk, easy money scam. I mean, I was thinking, maybe not Boar and Shield, but me and ZZ and Sabi, we could throw on the guard costumes and collect a little gold from this caravan.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, easy money.
But, is it really worth it? If something goes wrong, we are going to need to run and have our ass kicked.
Bear.
You want a bear, Boar?
I like bear.
You like bears?
I like
All right.
bear.
Well, listen. If you go down there and kill the bandit captain, you can have a bear.
Bear.
Go get it. Go get the bear. Good boy. Go get the bear.
Running over.
Is he really going there alone?
Bear.
Oh, I will
Fine.
follow.
And it's your fault! Minion! Minion, wait!
Shush. He's getting a bear.
Before we go through here, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, so I have it ready when we get to the bear.
I'm going to follow rather closely.
Alright, is everybody else following?
Shield, bear. Follow me, Shield. There's a bear.
Should I grab my token?
Oh, well, we're switching map anyway, so if you just say that you're following, we can.
I
So
am.
far, the stuff in the shared loot, Sabby can take all of it.
Bear.
So that just leaves the barrels for someone else to take.
Bear.
Oh, and I still have like 15 pounds left.
I
It's
have like
amazing.
200.
It's amazing.
Alright. So it's
Yeah, no, having just 16 strength because I can is always fun.
That is very nice.
And if I remember correctly, Protector or Defender has a strong back feet.
Powerful build.
He probably can carry the donkey too.
so each of you come in. At this point, even though Rowan, you convinced that you're an ally, he sees the rest of you fuckers. And he started to have his doubts about
At this point, Boar is probably wielding his axe covered in blood.
as he's more
I am completely
yeah,
ignoring the leader.
especially with that blood and everything. He's like, he gets up with his sword and
Hey, relax, boss. Relax. These guys are with me.
Hi, Bear.
This guy likes bears. He just really likes bears. He wanted to see your bear.
you had animal speaking, right?
Yep. Speak with Animals.
Alright, let me think. What would be like a good bear response? Hello!
Hi, Bear.
Hello!
Can I pet you?
Food?
I can give you food. Here, have some food. And I give him rations.
Oh. Thank you.
Hi.
I do not believe it.
I just sit down next to the bear and just start petting him.
Well, I guess you're right. This guy must be fairly cool too.
Bear.
Yeah, I mean, he heard about the bear and he loves bears. And so I was telling him, like, oh, I'm sure if you're nice to the bear will be nice to you. And
Oh,
also,
shit.
these guys are a little more talented than the rest of the crew, and I figured we'd bring them down here. We could talk about your plan to scam that caravan.
You,
I pull
maybe,
my character at him and just show it to the bear.
you know, you're actually kind of right. These guys seem like they have seen some stuff. I see the battle scars, especially on this guy up front. I wouldn't want to deal with you. I might handle one of you, but yeah, it looks like Bob came through with the recruitment. Shit.
Bob's the man. What can I say? Bob is the man.
But yeah, I got the crate over there with the disguises. Like I said, they're not exactly great. They won't fool anybody, any real town guard, but caravan guard? Hell yeah. More than likely if you're convincing enough.
To be honest, I had seen many guards from Walden, so I can, and I'm literally taking out a needle with the thread. I can, make a work with them and make them more convincing.
So, is this guy a human?
Yeah, he's a human.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Druidcraft put out the fire, transform into a wolf, so I have night vision, because everyone else here has night vision.
Shit, that's actually kind of impressive.
What the fuck? Do you really... Guys, stop it!
Hey!
Jesus Christ, Lord.
I'm still petting the bear. I do not
Shit!
care.
What can I do to keep you guys on board? I might need guys like you. You know, this kind of work is quite dangerous, but I assure you, if you work for me, I'll make you sure that you're paid handsomely.
Right,
I'm still going with plan. Turn out the light, transform into something with dark vision.
Okay. Zidij will just stand in front of you just in case you will attack.
And I pet
Okay,
the bear.
Sabi, no more bloodshot, okay? No more bloodshot.
Could have walked out of here with gold and a bear and costumes. But no.
What's up, bear?
We can still walk out of here with the bear. Just not this guy.
I do not understand what you are saying.
Without a fight.
I do not understand what you are saying, Wolf.
I'm gonna assume that all of that was out of character, otherwise talking about blood and fighting would probably make this guy...
Like, I was just planning on going.
No!
Planning on... His action, Druidcraft put out the fire, bonus action, transform into wolf. For me, that's one turn.
Alright, I wouldn't
And
say
then
that wouldn't
he's-
particularly, provoke a fight per se, because you have convinced that this guy is, you're on his side, right? Yeah, that would be, probably, freaking strange for this, random bandit captain. But he might assume that you have, some special abilities that, Bob was just so fucking lucky that he found, an actual, shape changer or something. So
To be honest, I think it's the other way. He sees for a deception, he knows everybody is dead above, and he's just playing a game to survive.
it could be that
I'm
too.
still going to... Yeah, I'm still, Druidcraft, turn out the lights, transform into wolf. If everyone else wants to do anything before I start, wolf this guy to death.
So yeah,
Yes,
he's just impressed as shit. He's like, oh shit, yeah, Bob found us a really good people. Shit, I gotta double your guys' pay.
While he's doing that, can I burn the bear's ear? Can I be like, bear, come here. Come here.
Yes.
Do you want to come with us? Come on. Come
Uh,
on. Do you want to play? Do you want to come with us?
more food?
I can give you much of food.
Alright,
Rowan will,
show me the
as soon
way.
as the fire goes out, he'll firebolt towards the fire to light it back up.
Alright,
Oh,
You're like, wow, that was weird. It's drafty in here. Woo.
You firebolt that
gonna
bad
start
back of the
walking out
fire
of
as
there.
it lights up once again.
As Savvy as the wolf will kind of like glare.
This is trying to block the wolf. We do not need that. We do not need that. We do not play like that.
Shit, yeah, guys, stick with me and I'll make sure that you're paid well. Man, I haven't had this kind of a impressive
I have to
people
say-
like I had in the last gang that I ran with.
I have to say, his payment is obviously going to be the bear. He needs that bear.
Bear.
I mean, I guess that's fine if he can train that thing. I mean, while it's friendly and fairly young, I would imagine that
Bear.
it wouldn't follow every command straight away.
Bear.
No, I mean, that's a cut of the loot. Is there a
Sure, man. Yeah, I cut off the loot. We can. Heck, you could. He puts it around. You can probably be my second in my command at this rate.
Bear.
She fell asleep.
Is he asleep?
I think he is.
Hey, Shield, you there?
I'm here. I'm about to fucking fall asleep. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. I couldn't get my ass to go to sleep.
You were snoring.
Yeah, that's why we were wondering if you actually fell asleep.
I snore. Okay, what you probably heard was like pre-snoring. It's like fucking.
Man, if you need to leave early, leave. If you need sleep, go.
I'm still awake. I got 4. I can go 24 more minutes, but that's 3 hours, and that's usually a cutoff time.
Alright, yeah, if you need to go early, we'll go for probably like another hour at tops, maybe. But we're yeah. And if it's the session, let me know. If you're just tired, yeah.
I could not get my ass to sleep last night. I tried.
Yeah, it's rough sometimes.
Yep.
But alright, so what do you guys want to do with this guy? He seems fairly, like, friendly, since you have convinced us that you're an ally.
I am leaving with the bear to bring him to the corpses so he has food.
I
I've
love
done that so many times.
that I've been like running like 3 fucking campaigns as of late, and the first bear that they see, this exact same scenario has happened to a fucking T. They befriend it, they teach it to eat human corpse meat.
It's bear.
No, so one time I was running a game. The players are traveling along. They see some stegosaurs. Player stops like. First player's like, check stats. Oh, I can't do that. Second player checks stats. Oh yeah, this is totally happening. So then they try to sneak up on them to try to tame them.
Not
Every time
only-
they encounter a wild animal.
not
Every
only-
freaking time.
Not only is Boar a totem spirit bear barbarian, but the god that he like kind of worships, his favorite animal is a bear. So he loves bears.
We are going to have some better action, okay?
Oh yeah, this guy's like, well, shit, yeah. Well, we still got a lot of ale from that scan we pulled on the innkeeper. So feel free to enjoy yourself today. We have definitely earned it, but in 3 days' time we got that caravan job, and I'll tell you what, I even have a inkling of my next plan, though it needs a little bit more building or planning. So stick with me and Shit, kid.
Right.
We'll probably have a good old gang running up fairly soon. Just, trust your good old, Alright,
Boar's gonna say ask one more thing before he leaves. How much is the ale worth?
Oh, that ale. Oh, not like a lot. I mean, it's fairly cheap ale, but, I mean, we got it for free for, basically pulling a fast one of that innkeeper.
How much would you say it's worth? Like 20, 30, 40 gold pieces?
Yeah, about 20.
Alright, consider that a down payment. And then I just leave.
Fuck. Stupid minions. Sabi, please. You do not need to show off. Please go back to your original form. You do not need to show off. Let's behave civilized. Please.
I guess I can transform back into my forms. Like, well, if Zizi can work on those outfits, I'm sure if we take them back upstairs so she can get it better, so she can take proper work at them to make them better.
Right. You sleep, we will do the stuff, and we will come back here. See ya! And I go for the... What the fuck?
Yeah.
And when we are walking, what the fuck was that, Sabi?
Wolf.
Yeah, we'll work on these and we'll see about that. See if we can get these costumes up to snuff.
Yeah, I would appreciate them. Like I said,
You get some left off.
they're older and not in great shape, so if you can make them a little better, I'm sure that will work. Still probably can't fool a town guard, but that's not what we're looking for anyways.
Yeah, no, it's a great plan, boss. Great plan. We'll get to work on this. You get some rest. We're gonna go enjoy some of the air.
Yeah, of course. So let me make this understand this right. You gave him basically 20 gold.
No, I'm taking the ale as a down payment for doing work, and that is it. He's like, I will work for you. You give me all the ale, and we're good.
Let me think if he would agree to. I guess he would.
I have his bear. What is he gonna do? Fight me?
Fair.
I mean, we just convinced him that, like, you know, we're part of the group. He's like, hey, you can be my second in command. I mean, I'm sure at this point...
The only problem are the bodies upstairs.
Yeah.
If he bothers to come upstairs and sees those things, you guys are gonna have some explaining to do.
That's why the bear has food.
I don't think it has enough of a big of a stomach to eat like 12 people.
The bear wanted to, which meant he was hungry.
If he comes upstairs, you know, we were like, hey, just go to bed, boss. We're gonna go take care of this.
Yeah, we also clean up, and while the bear...
I mean, that's fair enough. We basically have a long rest time of, like, cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Can we move back to the other map to speak about our future plans?
Of course.
Listen, because... That's crazy.
Notice come up, they'll see a bunch of dead people. We'll have no idea what happened or why.
We need to start cleaning, I think. By the way, something is moving around the woods and, you know, provoking all the animals.
Bear?
No, not bear.
Oh.
There was...
It was provoked.
Yeah, there was also some things in the town. People were rumoring about druid having a problem with a beast frightening animals. While we are in the woods, we probably can look at it. But tomorrow, please, tomorrow.
Well,
listen,
I suggest
let's just
everything.
loot the bodies. Let's check everything, get out of here. And it's gonna be so funny just knowing that when he comes up here, he's gonna have no idea what happened and why all his men are dead and we're gone.
Bear.
I say we take everything valuable we can carry out, and then see about collapsing the snow in front of the cave entrance.
Ooh.
What is wrong with you guys?
I like
He's
it.
bandit. Why
Okay.
Why does he need to be out here?
Like, if you want to kill him, we can, vote to kill him. But is it really necessary right now? Like, here is
It's
warm.
not.
It's really warm here. First of all, we can,
Isn't it
take
much more interesting to have him confused and wonder who were these mysterious strangers who walked into his cave, walked out with the ale and the bear and all the valuables, and he's just here alone.
Can I ask the bear how he treated the bear?
Oh, friend, nice.
He nice?
Give me many pets and food.
Okay, he live. And that's my
Listen, like, he can be an asset, okay? We'll clean up the mess with the bodies, throw them outside. Probably we'll use some of the bodies, to bring this monster and to make a trap on this monster.
Not nice
He nice
as
to bear.
old
He live.
master, but new master friend.
Yay!
Like, do we really need to kill him?
Bear just has a
We're not
much
gaining
higher
anything,
voice
to be
and
honest.
just has-
Well, if you recall, your plan was to make underground connections. Cough, cough.
Well, I don't
And
think at
we-
this point the underground connection will be very pleased with us.
Well, we could say that everyone fled. There you go. Everyone ran. There was some beast. We killed the beast.
It's
and everyone
like
ran.
even my side quests have a little bit of a hook to them, that there's a benefit to them if you do it well.
You get bear.
I mean, over the table, there's no reason to kill him. And if we get out of here in time without him coming up, he'll have no idea we're the ones that did this. We can say that ninjas attacked or something crazy, and
He was kidnapped by ninjas! Ninjas on TV!
There was a dragon. That's why there's so much damage everywhere. A dragon came in.
Okay, I will only ask you all guys one thing. Do we want to hunt for this feral beast that is running around the forest?
Oh yes,
Not today, no.
that chest, by the way, is an actual thing.
yeah, that's Rowan wanted to check that out, and because he was in here kind of looking around, and he wants to check out what's in this. chest
Alright,
here.
let me see if it is trapped or locked.
So guys, do you want to do the beast quest?
It is not trapped, but it is locked.
He's going to like check some of these bodies and around and see if he can find like a thieves' toolkit or a lock.
Okay, give me a perception or an investigation.
Investigation sounds. Ooh.
No.
Oh, why did it do that? That's
Yeah, you could look around, you see some old, like, used clothes, like, drying in the corner. But no, like, lockpicks or keys to be found with those kind of rolls.
I only meant to roll it once. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, you probably pressed it accidentally really quickly twice.
So, are we doing tomorrow feral beast quest? Sabi?
We can take
What
a
I
look
was
into it.
thinking, what I was thinking is that we bring the ale to the innkeeper and act like we killed all the bandits and now are returning the ale, because the ale is only worth 20 to 30 gold pieces and the reward's 100. So that means if we return it, that's profit.
Mm,
Plus the free rent for a month.
Plus the free rent. And we get free beer on the house, he said.
Well, not like forever, but like a couple of, like, free cups, basically.
But hey, that's probably... It's still profit. We still get a bunch of stuff.
yeah, I think if you are saying this way, we can clean up here. go outside and finish our quest. And if we are going to have still an hour and a half to play, maybe we can try and start the Feral Beast quest.
Would you say that there's enough ale in the 2 barrels to fit in 1 barrel?
The barrels, the 3 barrels downstairs that you found there are fully, like, tipped up. Actually, no, one of them is, like, missing a little. But not enough to, like, fill up the half-empty one.
Okay, can I see if there's, like, any other large containers in the area that's not filled with something?
Crates, but those are not exactly going to hold any liquids. You could put it in the bucket here.
I want something that can carry dead bodies, so I have food for bear.
Well, alright, you could shove up plausibly a dead body in a crate.
Yeah. Bear has food.
Some people have priorities.
It's like 100
Rowan's gonna come up here and be like, "Hey, Shield, can you give me a hand here?
With what specifically?
I need you to break something."
In what manner do I just need to shatter it? Break it in half? What?
Break a lock. Can you break a lock?
I can. I'm gonna walk over there. If I can. Over there. Whee! I'm standing on the dead body. And I'm gonna use my glaive to cut into, or actually just try to lob off the lock.
Alright, I believe a lock has an AC of 14 if I recall, and like 15 HP, something along those lines.
I will ask this.
I'm gonna go ham on it. Like if as if this was a hammer, I'm just gonna keep whacking at it until it's.
But yeah,
off.
since nothing is really stopping you at this point, you can take your time, or you could just give me like an athletics check straight away to see if you just pop open the lock.
3 turns later, I think he opened it.
But yeah, there you go. You look inside and you see quite a array of different stuff in it.
Ooh, wine. Okay, we'll throw it into the loot.
Also, one or either can roll me 300.
Who feels lucky today? Okay, I will do it.
Well, I was talking Shield
One.
and Rowan because they're the only ones in front of the
Okay, Rowan, go. You have
6.
pretty decent roll.
Alright.
I'm not rolling.
You find something special. Let's see what kind of special it is. Ooh, alright.
Sword of sharpness.
Let me love off people arm.
Mithril
I don't
hat.
like. I need to roll, so I just rolled.
I mean, it's nothing like super special, but it's a little bit more interesting than the rest. There is a red potion in it.
Does this look like a healing potion?
The one, it's fairly similar to ones that you have seen, yes. You cannot, like, guarantee that it's a healing potion, but it looks really similar color. Though the red liquid inside of it seems a little thicker. Oh, shoot.
I'm not the one necessarily that wanted to get into the chest, so I think I'm just gonna stand back for now.
And for shield, for your 75, you find your roll that you find is this.
Oh, drive. I thought it said dead batteries.
Dead batteries.
That's all about dead batteries.
The bear kinda looks at you and it's like, how me carry?
You carry 2 barrel ale with rope. I give you food.
Okay.
Yay! And I tie a rope like around the bear so that it's like hanging over slightly, and then I take the 2 barrels of air and I tie them to the rope so he's like pulling them as he walks. And be like, you can do this. I believe in you.
But
bear.
if
I
you
will
want
give
to
food."
identify the red vial for certain, you can always roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, the DC would be lower than that. This is a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, rolling. I hang on to that.
With that, you can probably return to town unless somebody wants to look for anything else here.
Savvy would just be helping collect stuff, making sure everything is secured, take ale, anything else value the bandits had lying around, maybe all of their food if we can carry it.
Can I try to like
Did
tie
it.
a rope to all of the bandits individually and just drag them all along?
Did Shield, did he take all the stuff from the crate?
My unique item, I guess I'll call it. Yes, I did.
So,
Yeah, the
so-called unique item.
Yes, I love.
No, I
my-
meant the other stuff that was in the crate.
The random valuables.
Yeah. The 30 GP, lever vest, all that stuff.
And, the 2 gallons of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah.
Am I carrying this?
No, I have it around my bear, so he's dragging it.
Okay.
But yes, you reconvene outside with the bear in tow, with carrying 2 kegs of ale. You have a crate with dead bodies in it, maybe a couple of them.
Before we enter the tavern, I put the body down and have the bear eat it.
Are you bringing the bear into, or try to bring it into town?
Yeah, I'm bringing the bear into the tavern. I do not care.
Rowan, he will need your silver tongue. Really will need your silver tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you even try to approach the town with the bear in tow, the guards will have something to say about that.
I will talk to the guards about bear.
Rowan will talk to the guards about the bear.
Aw, bear.
You stay with Bear. Run
So
with
yeah,
Bear. You stay
they
with Bear.
approach you and it's like, "Ow, you there? No."
We're on a job, sir. The bear is with us. He's tame. Don't worry. He's
Good
actually a druid in wild shape form.
No, he's just
he
a
likes
good
to
bear.
walk around as a bear.
Yes, a deception check. Once again.
Yeah.
Should I also do deception?
I'll let you pick either or you could rule this kind of as a help action.
Alright, yeah, I'll help Rowan then.
Yeah.
26.
Alright, let me see if this, like, I'd say that there's like 3 guards in front of you. They're a little hesitant, like 2 of them, well, one of them is like with you and 2 of them are a slightly little bit more hesitant, but the one is kind of like, well, tell you what, you will have to leave it outside, secured.
Can I please cast a spell before you do anything? I want my bear.
Yeah, go.
Alright, so then I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and be like, alright. Like, I'm gonna talk to the guards and be like, look, I know you don't trust this bear. I will prove to you that he is safe, alright? And I look at the bear and I'm like, if you put your paw and you put it on my paw, I will give you food. And I basically just have the bear put his paw on my paw.
Sure, I think I would probably say that works because you have animal speaking and it's fairly friendly with you.
Yeah, so I go, look, the bear is safe, okay? He means no harm, and he's a good bear, okay? He's a good bear.
Alright, you can bring it to town, but no inside of any establishments. That...
Can I talk to the people inside of it and ask?
I mean, wouldn't that be up to the establishment, really?
Yeah, it should be up to the establishment, right?
Fine. Just no trouble.
No problem. Thank you for the bear. Thank you. And he like,
And Rowan will tip the guard like a gold piece.
I mean,
And be like, thank you.
Tell him to transform back at some point. We can't just have a random bear walking around the town. That's gonna creep out some folks.
don't worry,
okay.
he's a good bear.
Yeah, we'll do that.
What kind of a
make
weirdo
sure,
would
yeah.
want to call themselves bear? Huh?
Bear.
Well, it's all the way back in the fucking...
Like, was it there still when we were, walking out?
Let
We don't need the
me
donkey,
see
you're
if it was still there. No.
We have bear now.
The donkey was creeped out by your shenanigans.
I think he was terrified by the bear.
So let's finish the quest and split up the money from the loot.
But yeah, you return into the tavern. Let me see if the barkeep would let you bring the... Yeah, he's fairly friendly. He's like... He looks at the bear, he looks at you guys, and he's like, oh, that must be one of those druids that I heard about.
No, he's a good bear though.
Excuse me?
He's a good bear. See, look, paw. He puts his paw on mine.
Oh, it's one of those circus bears.
Yeah, bear.
Oh yeah, I heard about... Yeah, I heard about that, like... Yeah, you must be like a circus trainer or something.
Bear.
Alright, and, alright, yeah, I remember, you were one of that dance performer that, I hired, like, yesterday. He looks at Rowan.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, you're like adventuring group of, like, performers, right? Alright,
Yeah,
alright, I got it. I think I got it. Sure.
We have your ale.
Oh, great.
about
If you
It's tied
wouldn't
around the
mind,
bear,
I
too.
would like to take a look.
I take it off the bear and hand it to him.
Let's see. Well, I was assuming this. Of course, the bandits would drink most of this, but the captain of the guard did give me the permission to... Basically, sure, it isn't quite as, well... equal the amount of ale that I would have sold for this, but the bandits alone are probably worth this amount of gold. Here. This should be 100. And not only that, like I said, I'm a man of my word, so I will get you a drink on the house.
Yes.
Can the bear stay with me in my room?
No.
Well...
Now, you said in the flyer that it was free room and board. It did not say for humanoids only.
That is true. I could have worded that a little better, but if you can
He can
fit
be in my
that
room.
bear in your room, sure.
Can fit.
You're probably gonna have a little
If need be, he
bit
can go
of
through the
trouble
window.
bringing it to the door, though.
He's a good bear. He can do it.
Alright, yes. So here's the 100 gold. He's still a little weirded out by the freaking bear right there. Yeah, you must be exhausted, so you rest up. There's still some time until the... Well, actually, when you arrive, it would be probably already morning. Well, it would be probably, yeah, little later, actually. So you guys
Yeah.
are probably starting to get a little tired in character at this point, because you have gone through, like, 1.5 days.
Yeah.
We
Boar
still-
is fully awake. He has bear.
We lost him. We lost him totally.
Bear.
So, about the loot team, does anyone want to take anything specific from it?
I give my 20 gold pieces that was split among us. I split it to everyone else, so everyone else gets 5 more because I have bear now. I don't need money.
Don't make it harder, okay? Don't make it harder, okay?
Each 25 gold now. I get bear.
Okay, you will do with your money whatever you want later. Do not make it harder right now, okay? Thank you.
Aww. Like bear.
Okay, so I am good selling everything. I mean, maybe we keep the wine for ourselves, but because it's not worth that much. But I'm fine selling it.
I would say we should keep that.
Rowan would want the crossbow.
By the way, I think somebody asked about the Elven script. It's just like a name.
Okay.
I can read it. If it's nothing important, it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
it's like the previous owner's name.
Okay, so
Here,
Somebody
I can use the name generator. It has this name inscribed on it.
Got it.
okay. Does anyone want any scimitars? I take it for
The copper. How big is the copper?
I assume copper pieces.
No, it says a pewter copper etched with dwarven accent.
Ah,
Not. I wouldn't imagine like too big.
What type of bear is the bear?
Brown.
Brown, okay.
Okay. Does Aaron want to take our faulty bolts?
I want to take the.
That's
I'll take
actually
all
a
four.
reason why is it so friendly.
Okay. We will take tents for ourselves. If any of you do not object, I would like to take a fancy leather vest. Do we want to keep a coffer for our future, future
Well,
equipment?
Can I get like a nail filer?
What?
Can I get like a nail filer or something to like sharpen your nails?
Yes, we will do this thing. Does anyone want to take a ring brush with draconic scale?
No.
No, it's not silver. If it was silver, it would be mine.
So we would keep this and sell the other thing.
Yeah. For the most part, when I roll on the random treasure table, it's usually junk, but sometimes I might be motivated to say like, oh, it's like this and this.
So after all shenanigans,
It's always worth to check if there's something.
Fuck, it's a lot of money.
Do you mind if I just like spend a gold to get like a bunch of things to maintain the bear?
I think I believe I had suggested, do we want to get like a sled for the bear?
Yeah, we want.
Yeah, let's get bear things.
Yeah, I believe there was a sled cost in the Icewind Dale. No, there wasn't. No, there is. You could buy yourself a dog sled for 20 gold.
I will do that. Happily.
We probably also want some bit and bridle to hook up the bear, but that's like 2 gold.
That's what I'll cover all of that.
I mean, you guys, after selling like all of that stuff that you got just now, you actually have like a fair bit of gold on you. Well, not like a ton, but some.
Give me a second, I will sum it up.
Considering you are selling at half.
Okay, it should be something around like this. So 455 divided by 5. So 91 gold pieces for everybody, for sure. Let's make it 92 gold pieces for everybody.
That broke. I was at 111 for gold, but now I'm at 112. I mean, it still works for me, but
One more time.
I had ended up with exactly 111 gold, but with the extra, now I'm at 112.
Okay.
Works for me, because
Yeah.
my username happens to have a 112 in it.
What about the other? Does that include like the copper pieces and silver?
I just will take 33 copper pieces and divide the rest of gold between you. So for you, each is 92 gold pieces, and I will just take 91 and 33
Sounds
to
good.
make my math easier.
Gotcha.
92, did you say?
92 gold pieces for everybody except me.
Perfect.
And we will leave. We practically have tents. We have a good coffer, and I have a leather vest at this point. So we need to buy a sledge for our bear, for boar bear. Boar bear? We need a beer boar bear.
I'm gonna get going so I can actually get back to sleep.
Of course, we're probably ending in like 20 minutes, so you're probably gonna not miss much. So peace out, and hopefully see you next week. Hopefully you had fun, even though you were a little tired.
I did have fun, but yeah, I'll see you all next week.
Sounds good. Can't wait for them.
Include the 100 gold from the reward. Or is
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But in the morning, after splitting up all of the reward, actually, you would probably go to sleep, so when you wake up, it's like 8 hours later, so
It's getting towards dark.
Yeah. When you wake up towards dusk, basically, or late afternoonish, when you go to the streets and you are selling your, like, goods, you see this little bit of a scene going on in the town. Let me pull this up real quick. These black-dressed guards are going through the town, inspecting people, going people to people, and just taking a close look at them. You see that they're led by this particular gentleman. You count up to, like, at least 20 of them. And you see them, like, dragging along couple of familiar faces to you. At first it doesn't, like, strike a bell with you.
I do not try to get caught.
But for those who remember, if you actually remember those faces, you can, but if you don't, I'm gonna ask a history check.
I don't care about them, they can die.
Sure, I'll do a history check. Why not?
This guy's self and goodbye.
8.
Yeah, you don't recognize those gentlemen. You even overhear them as they're going, like, person to person. You're keeping some distance. And they pull up, like, a paper from their back, like, pocket, and they're like, have you seen this person? From a distance, you see them carrying, like, wanted posters. And one of the town...
roll perception to see if I can see the faces?
Sure.
Rolling disguise self.
It's fairly hard to see from this distance, but you think one of them is at least one of your comrades.
I'm going to immediately go into this building right here.
And one of the town dogs says, shit, that's the Ice Queen's personal elite unit. The Black Guard. Everybody hide. In their houses, right now. Go, 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 go.
Wild shape into a squirrel.
DM, just for the record, I and Rowan just use this guy's self and walk totally into different location. Sabi went into the square. Only Boar is in some fucker's house.
You see them get into, like, surround the middle of the town square, and the man announces himself. Again, let me pull this up really quickly.
Yeah, Rowan's not taking off. Rowan's just like he's standing there to watch, and he casts disguise self on himself, and he looks like a more distinguished, wealthier human.
Attention, the citizens of Walden! We're looking for a particular set of individuals that escaped our esteemed Ice Maiden's castle's dungeons. These people are quite dangerous. We will post wanted posters of these men's faces. Anybody with the information on their capture will be properly rewarded. we can guarantee of that. We will post these
Sure.
on every notice board here in town. If you need to inform, talk to the local guard captain. He will inform me.
Sir, actually, I could probably save you some trouble. I believe that these men and women were here not 2 days past.
Well, of course, you have like a disguised self, right?
Yeah.
Of course, if you have any information, go to the guard captain, let him know. We, the Black Guard, will handle these dangerous criminals ourselves.
You want me to tell the guard captain instead of telling you right now?
Well, we do have to bring these two
These
4 prisoners in. He points to the other prisoners there in the tow. So you would have to excuse me. I do have a busy day. But if you need to seek me particularly out, I will be spending the day also here in town. So if you really need to find me out, ask for a Major Anthony Reed of the Black Guard. Now, excuse me, citizen. We have these prisoners to interrogate. As they bring the prisoners into the keep. At this point, you're once again free to act.
Still in squirrel form is going to take a closer look at the notice board to see.
Can I cast Beast Sense on Sabi?
Sure.
It basically just lets me see everything they see, so I can like do perception checks at the same time.
If Sabi allows it.
Sure.
Alright.
Interesting use of the ability.
I mean, it's free. I can do it at any time.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I would go as a squirrel, just kind of run along, get a look at the board.
Yeah, I'm just
Are
gonna
these
stay
our
inside.
wanted posters?
Yes, they're at the moment they're only drawn. They're not perfect, but they do have your description.
Could they recognize us at a glance? Like if someone looked at it and then looked at us, would they recognize instantly?
Not probably like instantly. They would probably have to like think about it.
Okay.
Are there many Iron Mans walking around this city?
Well, alright, that one probably yeah, that one is probably easier to recognize, obviously.
We are fired. I think we can go and do this gig with this fucking... how was his name? I do not care. This bandit, and we can change the town, I think.
Well, I don't imagine that the townspeople dislike us. As a matter of fact, from what we've heard, they dislike the guard captain. So if we
But-
help them, they'll probably help us.
We can try, but remember, there is only one fucker needed to fire our cover.
Well, too, you have this guy's self, so if you talk to different people, maybe you can figure out if they dislike these criminals.
We can do that, but this guy's self is only 1 hour, if I remember. Yeah.
Still got plenty of time.
Rowan is going to start like looking around and seeing how many of these wanted posters he can find, and just kind of like discreetly tear them up and pull them off.
I am going to do it in a slightly more discreet fashion. I'm going to have these wanted posters attacked by a wild squirrel.
Excuse me,
Holy
what?
Do you
I'm
really
going-
want to do that?
I'm currently a squirrel. I have like an hour and a half of being a squirrel. So I'm going to go around and destroy them as a squirrel.
Holy shit, that's perfect.
And I'm just gonna watch all of this through B-Sense. And just be like, yes.
If we want to metagame this, I can help with my mage hand, not to get even involved in it.
I'm sorry,
I
you
can't
will
do
have
it.
to run this entire scenario with me, like, from the start. What are you fucking doing?
We are each independently in our disguises going around tearing down these wanted posters. I am doing it as a squirrel. They're doing it disguised self and mage hand.
And I'm watching this all happen through Savvy's eyes.
It's actually having a lot of sense when you say it. Because it is just happening, so
No shock.
Alright, so...
we broke our GM. And I do not imagine that the allied guards of Icekin would like to do this, wanted posters again in this town.
Even if they do, I mean, like, they have to spend a whole time doing it. Then if they leave, they can just take them down again.
Alright, you individually go to the wanted poster as a scroll and rip them?
Yeah. Chew them up, rip them.
Destroy 'em.
The squirrels
Yeah,
can be surprisingly destructive.
Yeah, like they tear up papers and stuff like that to make nests and stuff. They just go up there and like scratch it and tear it up until it's just in pieces.
Alright. One of the guards I would probably try to say would at least try to, like, stop you. Like, grab you.
Okay.
Squirrel?
So, yeah, the scroll. You're probably fairly fast, but they would probably try to, like, catch you and chase you and, like... So,
But
I'm gonna
yeah.
say, for the sake of convenience, not to do, like, a whole skill challenge, I'm gonna treat this as kind of like an opposed grapple check, that at some point one of the cards might, like, corner you. So, I'm gonna...
If they try to chase Savvy, can I take down all the other posters while distracted by Savvy?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, as
I'm doing a distraction.
they try to grab you, I'm gonna ask an opposed. You can roll me either athletics or a acrobatics to get out of their grab, basically.
I am not sure what the
Can I say
dexterity
only
of a
one
squirrel is.
Can I only say one thing?
Yes.
Because guards are moving along the city, so we can do another area where the guards are not in the area, shred it and go, behind them.
You
one area-
realize that there's more than
Okay,
one
so
card.
Squirrels have a +5 to acrobatics.
Squirrels have a +5. Okay.
Alright, I don't think I'm gonna beat that.
They get me.
Does it?
Yeah. Actually, I can do something about
So,
that.
yeah, you guys see this one guard get incredibly lucky. Oh, alright. Almost catches the scroll. But you slip out of his hand, so you guys spend like an hour just going to a wanted poster and just rip them all up.
As they're just all chasing this one squirrel that they just cannot catch. the moment they think they're about to, suddenly they mess up somehow, and it's just fucking easy casting silvery bars.
I'm gonna give you just a single point of inspiration just for the sheer aneurysm that you gave me.
Oh my god.
And because that's actually kinda creative.
Is that for who?
For you, because you're the main guy basically doing this, I believe.
No, Savvy's the squirrel. I think they deserve it.
Yeah, we're just following her footsteps.
Alright,
Yeah.
I will give it to Sabi in that case.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Savvy.
So stupid, but it's so good.
It's like, yeah, they're just gonna think it's some random angry squirrel. They have no connection. There's no connection to us.
Just-
They
While
don't
they're, while they're,
They don't know
while
I'm a
they're-
druid. I have never been a druid near them.
while they're chasing the squirrel around, like me and ZZ are running around, just kind of like, discreetly as disguised self, just tearing down these posters and all that. Rowan will, of course, keep one for himself, just as kind of like, souvenir.
But,
The guards just come back and all the posters are gone.
I mean, they're always there. They try to stop you, but as a scroll, you can just kind of run walls, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, at least for the day, the wanted posters of yourself is gone.
What if we post fake wanted posters?
Well, for that,
Actually, that's
for that, you would have to go for the effort of, like, forging ones.
Rowan's easy.
Rowan can do it.
Rowan has.
I don't think any of
forgery
you...
kit.
Oh, do you have a forgery kit?
I don't have a kit.
But we have gold. In a town.
And yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do need a thieves' tool kit. I need a forgery kit, and I need a couple of hand crossbows. So I need
I'll
to do
pay
some
for both of
shopping.
It sounds like for the future one day, our group is going to buy paper, buy forgery kit for Aaron, and for the rest of the day, we'll be producing fake wanted posters and using our skills just to, put them on the right places.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's us, but it's slightly different. So you'd be like, no, this isn't them. Because the description's slightly off.
I'm gonna make several of them that actually, since I got a good look at him, that actually is like a spot-on artistic rendition of the Major Anthony Reed.
Wanted posters of the guard captain.
Tell you what,
Yes.
if you will actually succeed on that and like do this entire plan, it's probably gonna take you guys like a session or two. You can't just say that I do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How would
think we are spending 2 or 3
I would have to
days for it,
actually
just-
start thinking, would that actually fucking work?
We would like do it during travel. So like while we're traveling, we're doing all this, and like one of us keeps an eye out, and everyone else is like working on the forge.
But alright, you have learned that the elite guard of the Ice Queen is after you.
And they've learned that a squirrel is really fucking annoying.
Oh,
Well, that's the town
cannot
guard.
do that.
That's not the
that would
elite
really
guard's problem.
The rest of the towns are like, fuck that squirrel, man.
At some point, Rowan in his disguise would go to the actual town guard captain to tell him that he saw these.
Well, tell you what, we will also leave that for next session because there might be some roleplay involved with that because I do have something special kind of special for the guard captain.
Alright.
Tell you what, actually yeah, we could probably call it here. Take a little bit of a breather for next week and then basically go for the next thing, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
So
Uh,
sad.
Yeah, sure.
I think-
I might as well ask, like, so I have a little bit of extra time to prep more for next week. What do you, like, what do you think that would be your next goal?
If
Well-
I may add,